Hi, I'm Akamitsu. Welcome to the easy 3x3 elevator tutorial for Bedrock Edition. Here's all the items you need. It almost all fits in a 5x5 area apart from the top, which is an 8x5 area. Both top and bottom floors are 8 blocks tall. You can't use stone buttons, but you can use wooden buttons. Once you've got that ready, let's get going. Start with one obsidian in the center with 2 sticky pistons on top, 2 slime on top of that. On the left side, place 2 sticky pistons facing down and 2 slime under there. On the back, we place 2 temporary blocks for our observers to go on top of. You can now get rid of the scaffolding. You can see the arrows on those go in this direction towards the front. Now at the top, we're going to place 4 more sticky pistons next to this top slime. On the right here, we're going to place 6 slime. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to, on the other piston, place 5 honey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And underneath at the front, I'm going to place 2 extra blocks. That's super important because these pistons need to be pushing their limit, the block limit. So now we can fill this platform in with any solid block except slabs or stairs. So to launch the elevator, these observers need to be moved down. So we can place pistons under each with an air gap on top. This bottom one needs a 5 tick delay, so 2 repeaters. This one on 4 ticks and this one just on 1 tick. Let's place a block here, crouch, 1 more there. Then we're just going to have dust on top and make a little spiral up like this. And then this is where our wooden button is. And just under there we place 1 dust and 1 torch. And now this is ready to lift off. Then we just decorate the bottom floor first with either obsidian or glazed terracotta. And that's because these blocks are not sticky. And if any normal blocks were on the outside, they would actually get stuck to the honey and slime and break it, which we don't want. So do you remember what I said about pushing the maximum amount of blocks? Well, that's because we're going to catch the elevator with catch blocks at the top. So we've got 1 for the slime side and 1 for the honey side. And right in the middle here is just above the center. Okay. So now we can press our wooden button and test it. And it's all working. Brilliant. Okay. And then it will stop right where these 2 blocks are. Ready for us to make the top floor. There we go. All perfect. So now we just place 1 obsidian under this sticky piston. And now this will keep it in place while we work. So on this bottom observer, we're going to place 3 slime, and on top one, 1 honey. So where the honey meets the slime on the platform, we're going to place 2 blocks here to replace our catch blocks that are out in the open. Place 2 blocks on top of that, 2 sticky pistons facing down here. So these will extend and pull the observers up to launch the elevator back down. And but for it to actually go back down, the platform to not be stuck, these catch blocks need to be pulled back. So we're going to place back here 2 sticky pistons to pull these blocks back. So we're just going to place normal dust behind the catch pistons, and then behind the observer swapping pistons we just need 2 glazed terracotta, both with just dust on. And we're going to connect these 2 together with just 1 block and 1 repeater on 4 ticks. Now we just need to link it up to the button. So place 2 blocks under the button, both with dust on, and then just here in between we just need 1 torch. And now all the pistons on the station should be extended, which means that you've done it all right. And we can remove the obsidian from underneath. Do not forget. And now we can decorate the top and test it. And for this, you can use any solid block. Okay, let's give it a go. And it's all working, perfect. So you can decorate your elevator using, from most expensive, shulker boxes, lodestone, obsidian, or glazed terracotta in any colour. Carved pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns for some reason. Leaves, though, are the cheapest option, are transparent, or you can just leave a 1 block gap and use anything you like. All except the catch blocks, which need to be sticky. Okay, so for the cool down button, we're going to go to the bottom. Add a block here, dust and torch, and this cool torch will connect to a glass zigzag that goes all the way to the top. If the signal goes dark like this, just add a repeater and keep going. So aiming to be a block at 2 blocks away from the original redstone torch at the top floor. So I'm going to place more dust just here. A redstone torch, again this is 2 blocks away, and this torch should be off. That's the way you know the power has made it all the way up. So we put dust 1 in front of that torch, and it should go into the block holding the old torch, if that makes sense. So dust just behind, we need 1 solid block on top. So you can see here the redstone's disconnected, which is really important to stop the elevator from breakdancing and breaking. And as you can see, it's all working. And then the call up button is the exact same in reverse. So we start with just 1 other block, dust and torch, and as you can see, it's disconnected by this block, so the call up and call down are not connected to each other, which is super important. And then from here, once again, glass zigzag all the way down. So once again, you get 2 blocks away from the original torch at the bottom. You add your coal torch just here on the coal up line, and it should go dark. Go place 1 dust in front of that, 1 more block, and that's everything. And now let's see all of the coal buttons done. So the closest you can have multiple floors is about 6 blocks. So I do have a slightly harder but much smaller top floor design. So you can shave 2 blocks off here. It's a little bit more difficult. We just replace the catch mechanism. So we get rid of all these pistons, this repeater, and dust. So on top of this glazed terracotta line, place 2 dispensers, both with powdered snow in. 1 torch here. It goes dark. Observer on top, and 1 dust. You want to quickly activate the dust with a button. So the powdered snow comes out, and now it's everything done. We're working tiny top floor. So behind me is the real reason I actually made this tutorial. This is a prototype multiple floor elevator, and it's all working. It's a 3x3 design. I still need to untangle this crazy mess of redstone wires. So until then, I'll just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.